Who are you gonna call? That's what you just did behind the camera. That's not even the tune, I don't think. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I mean, if we danced like this, nobody'd call us. So if you haven't figured it out by this point in the video, we're back with a brand new Breadstick's take. And today, it's Ghostbusters Afterlife. Now, all you 80s kids out there like me, Kenny G, where's the graphic?
Oh shit.
It still says Breadstick Ninja, Kenny G. There's Ghostbusters Afterlife. If you're an 80s kid like me, you loved Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters. We all know what happened in 2016, okay? Melissa McCarthy, right? Chris Hemsworth, Ghostbusters 2016. It was a lot of mixed reviews on that one. Listen, we'll talk about that at another time, okay? You take it as a standalone movie, it was all right, but you don't really want it to be part of the franchise. I get that. You kind of want to, it's the redhead stepchild of the Ghostbusters franchise. You want to push it off to the side. But Ghostbusters Afterlife 2021, it deserves a slot in that Ghostbusters franchise, okay? It does. It is a star-studded cast. I mean, everybody's here. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Sigourney Weaver, Paul Rudd. Got newcomers, right? McKenna Grace, the Wolf Kid. I forget his name, but his name's Trevor in the movie, I think, and it's something Wolf Hardtrace. You know him, Stranger Things. He was in Stranger Things. You know who I'm talking about. A ton of famous people. I can't even list them all right here. There's just a ton of people in this movie that you're gonna know, that you've recognized from, who were not only in the original Ghostbusters, but have been in a ton of things since. And now you're seeing them come up in a new installment of the Ghostbusters franchise. It's a lot of fun. It's not only was the movie great, and it really hung on the thread of the Ghostbusters franchise, but they just brought just so many strong actors into the movie. You couldn't help but be excited to see everybody. I mean, as soon as somebody new came on screen, you're like, oh, it's him from that show I watched it. Yeah, trust me, it's good. Okay, so what happens? What's it about? It's easy, okay? So Egon, we all know Egon, the brainy Ghostbuster, designed the packs. We all wanted one of those packs. I mean, get your minds out of the gutter. Just because I'm doing this, get your minds out of the gutter, breadheads. I mean, let's not talk about that. So, Egon, he designed the packs that they catch the ghosts and shit, and then they throw the trap under there, and they suck them in, and they put them in the big thing in the firehouse, right? Egon has died. He dies. It's sad, okay? It's a bit of a spoiler, but it's not that big of a spoiler. You see it in the first 2 minutes of the movie, so just chillax, okay? And then his daughter and grandchildren, they inherit the farmhouse, and they come out there, and they're living in it, and they're broke. They don't have a choice, so they're living in the beat-up farmhouse. Long story short, I don't want to ruin anything. They kind of get pulled into the Ghostbuster legacy. Turns out Egon had figured out something big was going down. He was trying to prevent it, trying to stop it, and they end up having to call out all the OGs, all the original Ghostbusters, and they come out, they band together, and our old nemesis, Gozer, shows up. Even the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man makes a little appearance in this, okay? I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to, get you to the point where you're like, ew, Breadstick, I don't want to watch this now. You ruined it. But our old friend, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, he makes a show. Gozer makes a show. It's great. You're gonna love it. It's a stellar movie. They played it perfectly. The storyline is there. The nostalgia's there. The acting's there. The writing's there. The directing is on point. Everything is what it should be. I'm going to tell you right now, I love the movie. If I had to give it a rating, and this is tough.
You do kind of have to give it a rating.
I know, Kenny G. I know, okay? I know. All right, so if I had to give it a rating, as Kenny G reminds me, that the 80s kid in me wants to give it a 5. I'm not going to give it a 5. I'm not sure we're ever going to see a 5 breadsticks here. Okay, but I'm gonna give it 4.2 breadsticks out of 5. It was great. I loved it. I can imagine myself in the old Ghostbusters ride, popping out that side door, blasting with the phaser packs or the nuclear phaser packs or whatever, just putting Gozer down, bam, like that. And if I'm not mistaken, Emma Portnoy actually played Gozer, and she looked amazingly like the original Gozer villain from the 80s. It was actually pretty killer. So it really made it look like Gozer hadn't aged, which was just super fun. And they still had the whole like keymaster gatekeeper thing going, which was, you know, a very loosely veiled thing about sex, or I don't, you know, gatekeeper and keymaster. It was awkward in the 80s when I watched the originals, and it was awkward now. I'm not sure why they kept that up, but it is what it is. If you're an 80s kid and you're a Ghostbusters fan, you're gonna love it. This has been another Breadsticks Take. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're almost there. We're almost to the 500 mark. Be cool, do it, beat 500. See you next time.